Hello, breadfiesta here, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode, we unlocked the second dungeon of the game, the Dry Ruins, and today we are going to be going in it. I want to switch... No. I want to switch to Goombario because of his tattle ability. Very valuable. And then all of a sudden, daytime comes back. I'm the huge, scary Two-Ton Koopa, remorseless king of the desert. Who dares set foot in this my palace of the suns? Mario doesn't speak, so he cannot speak and make himself known. So we get that nice little warning at the beginning from the boss of the dungeon, Two-Ton Koopa. Okay, so there's a badge. This is an enemy. A pokey mummy. So they're just ones that dried out. Their yellow skin became blue, and they went to live inside. They are also poisonous, apparently. So we don't want that to happen. It's going to be important to get the thing. The thing that I did not get on the second. The action command. That's the words. If you get the action command, you're for sure guarded against bad times. Poison. Okay, poison for 3 turns. The poison does wear off at the end of the battle, so I don't need to worry about that. Gives us a nice, healthy shade of green, though. There we go. And I want to try to dodge this other one, because this is the Spike Shield badge. It allows us to be able to use jump attacks on spiked enemies. This is actually incredibly important for this dungeon, because there are some enemies, rather, that have spikes and also high defense. So it's going to be important for us to get this badge on as soon as possible. What can we forego? For the time being, I'm going to get rid of Speedy Spin because we're in a dungeon. So... Oh, but Spike Shield is 2. That's... And Smash Charge, I guess. And Multi-Bounce. I don't foresee myself using that. But we're going to put on a Quake Hammer and Spike Shield. Okay. Now then, let's ignore the Pokey Mummies. And we'll have to go down because we have no keys. But there is a keys. Isn't this like some Indiana Jones stuff? Like you try to pick up the treasure, but then when you do, you get chased by a giant boulder? Oh. Okay. That wasn't that bad. Aha, I see. So here's one thing in the dungeon, is you'll find a lot of these rooms, there's a bunch of sand in the dungeon because we kind of dug up this dungeon from the sand. So this introduces us to that. I'll try not to miss anything. I think I know where most of the secrets are in this dungeon. Oh, you can't fall through the hole. That's kind of a bummer. But now we can go this way. I have ignored your warning because we kind of need to get through here. We will not become a mummy. Okay. So this enemy right here is a Buzzy Beetle. I believe. Yes, Buzzy Beetle. We're gonna go ahead and jump on this one. And we're gonna tag on this one. They're cute but mean. They only have 3 HP, but they have 2 defense. So even Goombario's upgraded head bonk won't be able to do any damage to these guys. But a full-powered bomb actually is the only thing really that can... And I guess the shell toss would be enough. So Bombette and Paracarry are fine. But Cooper can't actually do anything to these guys. And they're resistant to fire, which is a throwback to the first game. And also, unlike Koopas, Buzzy Beetles are able to flip over on the same turn that they're attacked. So you want to try to keep these guys flipped over as much as possible. I think if you don't do a action command also, then they might be able to flip over and attack in the same turn, which is not good. Goombario is so much more powerful now. It's going to be incredibly helpful. Hearts. Okay, this looks like a job for my ears getting upset from the headset. It actually looks like it. Goombario, you're about to walk off. Smart. Good move. Why my ear is bothering me. Should be able to make this jump here. Using all of our team now. Ta-da! Although I don't want to hit this just yet, because I want to see what's beneath first. I don't want to accidentally miss something, you know? Okay. Nothing to miss. And the guy didn't respawn. Guy or girl. You can't really tell. I do not know how to tell the the sex of a Buzzy Beetle. I'm gonna readjust my headset here. Haha! You cannot hide that secret from me. Readjusting the headset did not help my head stop being ouch. So what does this get us? It gets us the key. Is this going to be one of them danger situations? I get the feeling. No, still safe. Okay. So as we descend a little, hello. Buzzy Beetles are also much quicker than Koopas. This is important to note. But we're just never going to give them the chance to even think about attacking. Look at that, 4 damage on a regular attack. It's so convenient. And we're slowly getting back up to that 100. Give good prizes. So that requires a key, which we have 1 key, but let's check out this first. Aha! This is, hint! We get a new, item in this dungeon. Okay, need to be aware of that room. So this is a puzzle sort of room. You press the circle switch, and it switches the orientation of the circle stairs. So now we can get up to here, which we can't do anything about. We are not strong power enough. I know what this trap is. I need to be ready for it. Or I should have Cooper out, actually. I should also look up when I get the quick change badge. Okay, so when you hit this, it's just a trap. Let's get us up here to safety. If we can convince them to get over to here. Oh, poop. That bat. So the bat is why we need the Quake Hammer, actually. Because you cannot... I think you can reach it with the hammer throw. So I guess we didn't need the Quake Hammer. I'm going to take that off because I don't like that move anyway. Things that are on the ceiling can only be hit by, at the current moment, the Quake Hammer, the Hammer Throw, and Paracarry. Paracarry's shell dealio. So I think it's going to be more beneficial to get rid of the Pokey right now. Because I don't want to get any poison. 0 poisons, please. Thank you. Yep, see, it doesn't even let you do the jump move. So I'm going to change Goombario so we can get some Tattle up in here. Tattletale. This is a swooper. Oh, a ghost bat. Except it's not a ghost. I think a ghost bat is just a type of bat. And Goombario just tells you everything. I am Goombario, actually. Look at that. But let's show off the Quake Hammer anyway, just so you can see. It does the same damage. The Quake Hammer does the same damage as the regular hammer attack, but it's actually a little bit weaker once you get stronger hammers. Spoilers. So anyway, this trap that we fell ourselves into, in order to get out of this room, we have to beat all the these things, the zombie, mummy pokies. Dry Ruins. I like this area actually a lot. It kind of reminds me of what does it remind me of? Answer the question. Sandopolis from Sonic 3. Because you have the dry desert outside. And then you have the kind of the ruins inside that are big and underground and sprawling. They actually come out of the rise up from the sand, both the same. So that's a similarity. And it just drops the key. I always had one idea that I've had for a very long time is to create a I want to make my own video game. I've wanted to make my own video game ever since I was a very young child. I still do. I keep all my notebooks from all my schooling because they don't actually have any school notes in them. They only have notes of like the creative projects that I was thinking of. You shouldn't eat dust. Your eyes should not be sandpaper. We do not have moisturizer. And Goombario almost walked himself off again. This seems right. Don't go in that room. Don't go in that room. There appears to be treasure in this room. If we stay to the ground, I think there's enemies, though. No. There's the treasure, though. So we have to get there. But there are actually 2 treasures in this room. And I'll stop talking for a second. It's not like this is a hard puzzle to solve. Just press the buttons in the right order. But the second, or both secrets are actually up. You have to get up there somehow. And by somehow, I mean like this. Don't press that button. But the secret treasure of this dungeon can be found by just carefully walking along this ledge. If you walk this way, we're running, which is unsafe. Isn't it this way? Or is there another ledge? There's probably another ledge, I bet. Let's drop right here. Yes, okay, here's the ledge. There's a secret wall here that you can flip through. And in this treasure chest, we get the Slow Go badge. This is a free badge, so it costs 0 badge points to wear. And it makes you unable to walk fast, so you can only walk at this speed. Or you can walk slower than that, like this speed. Which may sound completely worthless, but there are situations where that's actually important. So, right here, in this giant treasure chest, we get us the Super Hammer. So we no longer can use the old hammer. This isn't a game where you can switch between old items. We now have a better hammer with a different sound effect also. The Super Hammer has the ability to break these stone, I think they were called stone blocks. They look like metal, really. The Super Hammer does 2 damage on an uncharged one, and then 4 damage on a charged action command. So doubles the power of the regular hammer. Super Hammer is a very nice item to have. Before we forget, we're going to do 2 things that we've seen so far that require the stone blocks. 2 things in this dungeon, at least. I'm sure we've seen quite a few stone blocks in our adventures. But the time for backtracking is not now. This is the artifact. It's the only one in the entire game. It's important. That's the sort of thing that Colorado would be interested in. So, go him. We need to get ourselves some Goombario up in here. We need to get ourselves some heal up in here. So if we destroy this, that creature on the wall actually comes to life. It's a sub-boss, actually. This is a stone chain chomp. Very powerful. Let's go ahead and use the Quake Hammer so we can get a bunch of damage out at once. The Quake Hammer, unlike a regular Hammer Strike, only does 3 on a charged. That's the whole thing about the Quake Hammer being less powerful than the regular hammer. Okay. He's made of stone. Thank you, Goombario. Always valuable insight. I do not want to become a snack, no. His timing is also miserable. We are going to go ahead and just use... Did we use the Quake Hammer? Yeah, we're using the Quake Hammer. And just take out these guys because we are at 1 health, which is a dangerously low amount of health, and 1 flower point. We are basically doing as badly as we can. And I don't know where a heart block is going to be. And my ear itches also. Future Sam, if you're going to cut the episode into multiple parts, this is a good spot to do it.